What's up, everybody? For those that don't know, the Arc Raiders just dropped a pretty big roadmap for the next couple months. Let's quickly dive into it. Huh? This is all just saying, hey, we have a whole year to do updates. And here's the first quarter. They're calling it Escalation. Over here in January, come on, there we go. We have Headwinds. This little picture looks like a distorting vision, maybe maps like Bird City. Maybe the sand will kick up. Maybe other maps might have their own versions of Dusty Winds. It could be the Arc are flying around and maybe are a little bit harder to hit because they're more staggered and flying around and stuff. We don't know. Minor map condition. I've heard a lot of people in the industry say that, hey, there's more bird nests and more birds everywhere. I haven't noticed it personally, but I've seen people say it. I feel like birds are more frequent. I'm running into them all the time, but I haven't really noticed the bird nest, but that could be a thing. And then the player project. It might be something to do with those birds. Maybe collect feathers, maybe collect eggs, that kind of stuff. Last time with the cold snap, we had to collect the dingleberries, you know? So that's something. Escalation. February, we got Shrouded Sky. Obviously dark here. So, again, maybe like distort your vision type of thing. This right here shows wind, so that could be in conjunction with this. I don't know. New Arc Threat, that sounds exciting. Player Project again, that sounds kind of cool. And then a new Raider deck. The map update sounds kind of nice though. That could be anything. That's vague, but it could be anything from they're relocating items to different spots. There could be little changes to routes that you take. That could be pretty much anything. So that's exciting. Just a couple map tweaks sometimes is just enough to make a game feel fresh again. Especially if items are totally different spots than they used to be. And then of course the expedition window. So far that sounds pretty cool. And then we get March over here, Flashpoint. I've been trying my best to see what this is in the background here. It almost looks like one of those sonar things you've seen in like a submarine, you know. But I couldn't really tell. Even if I really zoom in on it, that's still the best thought that I could do. It's almost like a compass or sonar thing. So with Flashpoint, maybe it's something like King of the Hill. Maybe you'll spawn on a map since it's a map condition, and it's you all rush to a certain spot for good loop, and then it despawns or whatever. So it could be interesting for PvP. Could be interesting for whatever that is. We don't know yet. New Arc Threat, always exciting because that could be anything. And then a player project. Scrappy update. That's kind of vague, but that could be cool as well. Scrappy, again, vague. So it could be, hey, he's giving out too much resources, but you can upgrade him a few more times. Or maybe like in other games where you can do, hey, every 3 matches, pick these 3 items, and then he'll go out and collect them for you. Could be anything there. And then finally we have April, the Riven Tides. This is kind of seems like the rumors are true. It looks like a beach map. Even this picture, this little beach umbrella, and then you see a little picture teaser there of it looks like a sandy area location. So that could be, yeah, sounds like it. New large arc, that could be anything as well, but people are kind of saying that it's that big arc that you see at the outside of the maps already right now. So we'll see. New map condition, that could be in relation to the Riven Tides. That could be anything from, even though this looks like let me zoom in real quick. There you go. Even though it looks like a cloud with thunder and lightning, it could be anything from a hurricane because it's beach related. Could be a hurricane, could be weather like that. Could be a tornado, to kind of go along with the other weather conditions. We'll see. That could be cool. And then of course another expedition window. So yeah, that's the basics, just in case you missed it. And then they're saying, hey, cold snap has passed, but it's Lost Light Shadow, extreme weather, and blah blah blah. So extreme weather seems to be the theme for the next couple months. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, I'll see you later.